Hi guys, so today's video is a review video on the Limelight by Alcone. If you guys haven't heard of it, me either. This is my first time hearing about it. I'm just kidding. My friend actually sells it, is a beauty guide for Limelight, so she has introduced me with her products. So I have lip products, eyeshadows, and some foundations and concealers to try out. And I created this look for you, so if you guys would like to see my thoughts, then just keep watching. I have never used any of these products. This will be my first time, so I'm gonna just give my overall thoughts and reviews. I will be leaving after this for a couple hours outside in the heat. Guam is very humid and hot, so I want to see how well this makeup will hold up, and then I will come back to you guys and we'll see how it looks. So let's just jump right in. This is how the box looks, cute, and then all the makeup. So Limelight is an all-natural skincare line. I actually asked her if they have eyebrow products, but she said they go in their eyeshadow palette. I don't know what this eyeshadow palette is called, but I love their packaging on it. I just wish it had like a title, I don't know. But it does have all the shadow names in the back, which is great. So we have browns, taupe shades right here for the brows. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to take this shade called Brownie Points right here. We're going to place this on the outer section of our brow. For the front of the brow, I'm going to take Taupe for the Best, which is this one here. I'm just going to grab some of the concealer. This is which one am I going to use? I'm going to use Ultra Fair, Zero Ultra Fair Concealer. Try to fix up those brows and make them more sharp. I'm just going to prime my eyes with that same concealer. Might as well since we're here. The brows are done. I know my eyes look a little cray, but that's okay. I'm going to set that concealer with this shade here at the top. Then it's called Cream Boat. There's a little bit of creasing with that concealer, so that might be an issue later when we place it under the eyes, but right now it's okay for the eyes because that's why we are setting it. So the first shadow I'm going to take is One Night Stand, which is this more of a cooler tone brown. I would wear this like on a daily basis, just that in the crease. It gives it some life in the eyes, like some dimension. Cute. I am going to take Blush Hour, which is this more pinky toned brown, and that's just going to fall under that transition shade. Going back in with that first brush to just blend those shades together. Moving on to the main shadow, which is going to be Antique Bar, which is this beautiful brown. I have really bad descriptions. See how pigmented it will get. So that's with no spray. It applied way faster when it was wet. Like I felt like I had to keep patting it on when it was dry, but this color is gorgeous. Going in with that first brush, just gonna blend those edges. So far, very good at blending. Gonna go back in with that Cream Boat shade and highlight our brow bone. For eyeliner, I want to make this look very simple and not as much dramatic. Instead of a black eyeliner, I'm going to take Brownie Points, the color that we used on the end of the brow, and we're just gonna stamp that on our lash band. So with all that blending, that shade like just disappeared. There's no shadow there. Wow, okay. Gonna wet my brush again and reapply it. So that was weird, but it's on now. Moving on to their mascara. This is the Limelight Perfect Black Mascara. Standard wand. Pretty big though. So that's one coat. And it looks pretty natural. And that's with two coats. So It really spreads them apart, which I like. It looks natural, it looks good. I want to put fake eyelashes on for this look, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my Lee lashes in the style Angel. Very fluttery and natural, so that's exactly why I'm going to use them today. So I'll be right back. We're going to move on to the base now. I'm going to take the Limelight First Base Makeup Primer Ultra Fine Oil Free Mist. So you know I love my Scandinavia primer spray. So this is also a spray, so let's test it out. Let's see how it, I hope it just doesn't spray in one spot. Let's see. Ooh. Time for foundation. So I have this. I have 6 shades to choose from. And we color matched me yesterday. And they were all too dark for me. So yes, that's really strange. But I think I'm going to go in with this one. And either that one or this one, like mix them. The middle shade here is called Ivory. And then this one is called Gina Beige. And this one is called Olive 1. So I've made a shade on my hand. And we're just gonna put it on the face. And since it's so creamy, I'm just gonna blend that in with my damp beauty sponge. And we'll see how that works. Oh my god, I look crazy in the camera. Oh my. So I realized the shade is way too white, but I'm just gonna continue to blend it in. So yesterday I was too dark and now I'm too light. So I'm gonna try a brush now because I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have so many lines showing on the face. Like, it's ridiculous. I feel like it's taking it off now. Even though this shade is way too light for me, I do not like the foundation. One, I don't even like using creamy foundations or concealers. I prefer liquids. But when I was putting it on with the spatula, it felt pretty good. But doing it with both the Beauty Blender and that brush, I don't know. But right here by my nose, I can see the foundation just piling up right there. Since I look so white, I don't want to keep piling on foundation to get me darker. I'm just going to go in with the concealer and take the darkest one and kind of cream contour with it. I'm going to take the darkest one, which is called Light Dark, and I'm going to place it in the areas that I'm going to want dark. I'm just going to blend it upwards. Oh my gosh, this is turning out so bad. Oh my gosh, guys. So this is how it looks so far. I look ridiculous. So I'm just gonna go over everything with my beauty blender, my beauty sponge, and kind of just melt those shades together because I look ridiculous. I think we fixed it, guys. So now for concealer, I'm just gonna take that Ultra Fair because the Fair looks too yellow tone. So I'm gonna take the Ultra Fair and highlight under the eyes and, you know, our normal areas. And I'm not putting very much, only because I don't want this to look, you know, more dramatic than it's already getting. Once again, blending it with the beauty sponge. So that's how we look. We look a hot mess. I'm not even gonna lie. I look very, very dewy and super, super wet. I'm gonna set my concealer now with my Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. She doesn't have a powder at the moment to try, so I'm just gonna use my own. My face still feels a little tacky-ish, not really. Now I'm just gonna add some of my Revlon Color Stay pressed powder in medium deep. And then in the areas in between the bronzer, I'm just going to take my Wet n Wild highlighting powder, because I won't be contouring today, and just put that right there. Moving on to highlighter, I also got this Dream On eyeshadow palette. This one actually says what the palette is named. And this one has a very beautiful highlighting shade. It's called Crystal. Do you guys see the glow? I see it. It's cute. I do have blushes to try out today too, but they are very, very bright. So I think I'm just gonna take that middle one very light-handed and apply. We're gonna move back onto the eyes. Take One Night Stand again, the transition shade, and put that underneath. So eyes and face are done. Moving on to lips. I'm gonna take the Limelight Enduring Lip Liner in 01. I don't know. So the lip liner I do like. It's very smooth. Now to apply the liquid lipstick. I think I'm just gonna go with Mia and hope for the best. So the smell is amazing. It smells delicious. So let's apply it. This is a doe foot applicator, really long one. I'm gonna go in with macaron on the outer edges and see what it will create. Gonna grab my finger. I have the Ultra Finishing Spray. So this is the 10 Years Younger Makeup Finish Oil-Free Mist. So let's do this really quick. So that is the finished look, guys. I'll be right back to tell you guys my final thoughts on the whole makeup. Okay guys, so I am back. It has been almost 3 hours now, and the makeup still looks good, okay? So I'm impressed with the eyeshadows. I love the eyeshadows. I did notice the mascara, like little flakes coming down my cheeks. Not my favorite mascara, but it's okay. Eyebrows look bomb. I really love the concealer for a base primer. I think I said that previous. The lipstick, I did no touch-ups. This is how it looks. I don't even know if it's kiss-proof. Not kiss-proof. You guys can barely see it. The highlight is still going strong, guys. You can still see it. Foundation, I still do not like. You can see by my nose, it's just flaking off and showing the cakiness, but I can't feel it. It feels like skin. I know when I was applying it, I said it didn't feel like skin, but it does feel like skin now, which is really weird. You'd have to like look in this area. This area looks the most cakey, but everywhere else it looks natural and feels good. Those are my likes and dislikes, my pros and cons. If you guys have ever tried Limelight or would like to know, I will leave the links down below in the down bar, so make sure to go check them out if you're interested. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little review video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.